Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to Hearts of Iron number 4. We're currently playing as Germany. Let's see actually how this game develops. There's some really interesting twists. We are currently at war with Italy. And unlike real history, we actually got here the British on our side. Now the British have just declared war upon Ireland, so they're looking to conquer that territory. It looks like they are they losing that a little bit? No, I'm not sure. Anyways, it's not going well, I get the impression. So I'm actually sending some troops that way. I'm sending my Prussian army that way. Let's have a look down here. As you can see, we cut off nicely a chunk of their armies already. And if I'm able to keep that up, we should of course see that we're basically getting a nice bit of control here in the north. Move these guys down here. I'm going to try and encircle these guys here. Of course, if I'm able to do so, that basically gives me a really nice position to operate from. Okay. It's not a massive amount of armies that we got here, but every little bit helps. What do we got here? Irish ships we were just able to take down. Okay, interesting. We do have these guys here now, we basically are operating, and we are going to basically say we're going to do... What are we going to do specifically? Strike force patrol or convoy raiding, or... Let's do the strike force here. We're basically going to patrol those areas there, so to speak. Alright, I do have, of course, a air force here that has got some interesting bits and pieces that we can actually use. Ooh, Gibraltar has fallen. Coal liquidization has been completed. Great. Let's go for... Air innovation might be interesting to go for. But we can, of course, in the meantime also befriend Japan. Let's do that firstly. Now, where can I place these bombers? And they're going from there start operating, of course, in this region here. And do naval strikes and so forth from there.
Angetreten. Achtung! Zuhören. Befehle.
Let's make sure we got all of these focusing on getting rid of those Italians there. I've got nothing against the Italian people. My spouse is Italian, so it's just in this game here we basically are really gaining control of their heartland, so to speak.
Auf geht's! Vorwärts, Männer! Ausrücken! Vorrücken!
Right, these guys are actually going to go onto the border here. I do need to make sure I keep an eye on that border, so to speak. sure I set this to get priority in terms of upgrades and everything. Japan declares war on China, that's fine. Britain. Ooh, interesting, really? Hold on, did I not just start working on befriending Japan? We're only 6 days in, so that can still be changed quite easily. Let's do the synthetic rubber instead. Hopefully it doesn't cost me too much. Allies is Britain wants us to help in their war efforts. Allies is Communist China, Chungking China, and Japan. Now, who declared war in that particular position? I'm not quite sure. As you can see, we've got the majority contribution that we basically made here thus far. We've lost about 28,000 troops. The Italians lost about 293,000 troops. Most of which they suffered in terms of losses towards us. Bulgaria suffered losses, but not. It's only from the other Bulgaria. Okay.
Alright. Ihre Befehle.
Okay.
Angetreten.
If I set these guys here to prepare a naval invasion from Venice towards there. Can we do that? Set all of them to be assigned to that. We need supremacy of the seas first, don't we? We lack intelligence on there. Now, that can be remedied. We can join them in that war as well. So let's focus on where we are for the moment being. Now, I've got my planes up here, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it? No, I got the planes here. I'll move these planes down here. And I'll focus on the Adriatic from there. That should, of course, be possible. Yes, okay, fine. So we're decrypting the Italian keys at the moment, as you can see.
Ihre Befehle.
Okay.
Ihre Befehle. Let's
support that engagement there. Maybe that from further to the south. Nothing really should get in our way for that. Let's make sure we get all of the infrastructure and such upgraded and repaired. Shouldn't take too much effort, to be honest. Ah, nice. Right, what can we do here? Air warfare, okay, or weather is an option there. Commerce rating, I thought I chose commerce rating to be supported already, but maybe I didn't. I really never know what to do with this section here, to be honest. So we're 1939 at the moment. It's always a nice place to be, so to speak. Blitzkrieg Theorist. Now there is of course lots of options here. We can actually boost our war support. We can of course also do some renewables. Yeah, okay. I don't want to do any of these conversions. I do have the option of doing war bonds. And what does that do? Consumer good factories is reduced. That's going to cost me, of course. There is, of course, this option here. Begin industry-wide integration, which basically gives me additional building slots. Okay. Hanover. I don't really need that at the moment, to be honest. I do want to set up my North American section. Let's have a look what I want to do in terms of espionage. Anti-partisans. I want to basically boost that as well. Can I invite any of these? There's quite a big discrepancy between those, isn't there? They look to be relatively fearful, isn't it? Right, let's go to the western theater here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ihre Befehle?
Right, so that's encapsulated there.
Achtung!
Austrian army. We do need to extend that border here. It's covered all the way up to there, and I basically don't have to have that overlap, I think. So as you can see, I can actually move these armies around a bit.
Zuhören. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
Milky White. Never mind.
Befehle.
Let's go and take on that airfield there.
Bereit.
Let's go and take on the last bits there as well.
Achtung.
Okay, let's have a look. Airfields, nothing there. I've got transfer planes here, that's fine. I do have airplanes operating over here. They'll be able to operate over that sea there. Well, you have 76 days worth of oil left, it says. Okay, that is luckily changing. Synthetic rubber. To be honest, I do get the impression I need to basically build some additional factories and so forth. So if I go for not the fuel silos but the synthetic refineries, they seem to be giving me fuel gain will be modified. Okay, let's build a few of these. Where else do I have 100% in Franken? Okay. Alright, let's keep this up.
anvisiert. Zuhören.
Let's deal with that engagement there.
Achtung! Ausrücken! Bereit zum Ausrücken.
All right. I'll take most of that shoe away from them. Italians, really? All right, let's help them out here.
Ihre Befehle? Befehle!
Okay, let's do this as well.
Weiter, weiter! Bereit!
Okay, let's see what we can do there to support them.
Suchen Deckung.
Let's see cover. It's fine. Suchen Deckung. That's what they say.
Bereit! Achtung! Befehle! Angetreten!
Okay.
Zeigt es ihnen! Vorrücken! Vorrücken! Los, los, los! Greift weiter an!
Alright, more is going to happen here. We're going to keep on pushing them
Angetreten!
as much as we can. And yeah, as you can see, we're winning this quite nicely.
Angetreten!
They're all basically really low organization levels. So really, I don't expect this not to go ahead. I'm still surprised that they basically got things that they basically do here, but okay, never mind.
Achtung!
How are we doing in terms of recruitment here? Yeah, we need more equipment, as you can see. Okay. Particularly our fighters need a booster. So what can I do in terms of my fighters? Now, if I look at my production of fighters, here at the moment we're working with the design of the, let's call B. I can of course work with better weapons on there as well, which basically offsets some of that. So agility drops slightly, maximum speed drops slightly, but we're retaining. Sorry, do I see that correctly? All right, okay. We're actually boosting speed as well as the attack. So what if I only wanted to do the range increase? Right. That is possible as such. Extra 70 kilometers is added. I think the range is pretty okay. But I really want to basically build this, and we're going to basically go for the design type C. You see the slight drop in there, as you can see. It's not really that substantial, but every little bit is of course adding to that as a total picture. How much have we got in stock in terms of that tank type? Yeah, nothing pretty much. So in terms of the production that we're working on here, we can just as well switch over to the Wesper. Of course, more modern design would of course help us nicely. If I look at my production here, yeah, these should really be at the top, to be honest. Same as with that one, because of course that facilitates my movement of supplies. Yeah, and supplies are quite crucial. As you can see, Venice and so forth, we are working on there quite nicely. Let's actually start working on rooting out the resistance here again as well. Slovenia, etc. More Irish ships in this instance that we're basically taking care of.
Bereit. Ausrücken.
Okay.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Let's deal with that province there as well. If I look at my fight in disengagement, we are, really? 48%? 48% plus 2, it makes 50. Who else has contributed here? The Chinese. That's the overall picture. So the Italians are, 40%, 41% towards capitulation. Okay, that's interesting. Did I take Rome already? No, I don't think I did.
Achtung! Ausrücken! Bereit! Angetreten! Ausrücken!
Alright, let's move that down further.
Angetreten! Ausrücken!
Let's pull that back against Naples and such there. That's progressing nicely here as well. 48 days for the new weapon design, the MP38s to come through. Look at that, that's nice.
Zuhören! Befehle! Ihre Befehle! Ihre Befehle! Befehle!
Okay.
Ihre Befehle!
Nice, look at that, look at that, look at that. We're kicking them out at Anzio. Naples is down there, and I believe that is Rome, is it? No, Latvia.
Bereit! Ihre
Let's keep
Befehle!
on pushing them here. So I can push them all the way back to the sea there.
Achtung! Ausrücken! Ihre Befehle!
Alright, hold on, hold on. Who wants to be invited? That's right, that's the... China wants to be invited, interestingly. China. Okay. So if they become part of our alliance, invite to faction, is that right? It's nice to see. Okay, so China is part of the faction now. As you can see, the faction is growing substantially here. The Italians are being driven out of this terrain here, which is nice to see. We're still in August at the moment. Czechoslovakians are, of course, operating here. At this point, I can, of course, do various different things. Air warfare theorist, close air support, dive bombing, submarine specialist. He's quite expensive, as you can see. Light aircraft design. Now, I already have some of those planes in play, so that's fine. Do you want to do the commerce rating here? Make them more efficient? No, I don't think so. I want to go for this one, to be honest. And I need to basically get the air innovation done first. Alright, that's another 34 days to go. 30 days and 44, so that one will complete before anything else. Okay. Again, a bit surprised about some of these things, but that's fine. More Italian ships here, interesting as well. Right, let's have a look. Let's go for Dublin. Deal with the anti-partisans. Let's boost that even further.
Alright.
Okay, we're pushing them back here as well. We're conquering Ireland for the British. Thank you, usually what they should be saying. But they're not saying it. Anyways, oh, sorry, they've got an intel advantage. Really? That's interesting to see. They've got better intel than we do.
Ausrücken! Vorrücken!
New theater, we're going to set here. Who we're going to set in charge? This guy here. Italy has, sorry, am I right? Has Italy surrendered? Treaty of Palermo. So we've gained, Italy has capitulated, giving us access to 50% of their stockpiled equipment. Nice to see, okay, cool. So we're not going to liberate them, are we? We're going to take over some of this, I would say. How many points can we do? Is that too much? It is, isn't it? Right, we're going to take this, 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 and this, I think. Okay, is that too much? No. Spanish Empire. Ooh, could I ask for the Balearics? I can. Hold on, let's reset that. So we're going to take ownership of this, this, and this. Can I add that? No. I can add... Yes, I can add that into there. be honest, this is actually a far, far better one, isn't it? So South Tyrol is interesting to have. Good, so that's possible. Lots of resources in that region here. Do I want to have the Balearics? No, maybe, maybe not. Cool. Take Connaught, etc., etc. So fine, happy with that. I want to, of course, connect those up. I want to basically take ownership of that as well. That is too much, it looks like. Are there nice resources to be gained anywhere? Let's end my turn. So I want to take the Libyan desert. I'm fine with that, to be honest. That part, I guess, is what they're talking about. Is there oil to be found anywhere? It looks like they got rubber here, isn't it? I guess that's from factories they got in that region. That's too much already. Oh joy, oh joy. Oh, okay, I can take Sardinia. That becomes again too much. Not sure I want to take Sardinia, to be honest. Yes, I can take that. There's parts here that I might want to go for, like this. That's 46, that's 17. That's 29. So Albania is too much, but this part of... Okay, I can do that. That's 20, that's 64, that's 4. That's 34, that's why. Okay, let's go for this for now. All right, so we gained ownership of that. Tuscany, it's interesting, of course. There's naval dockyards and so forth in there. Or do I want to turn the rest into a puppet? We can, of course, satellite that as well. Satellite Albania. What that does is basically liberates Albania and installs a friendly regime, turning it into a puppet state. That might be useful. So the more, of course, of those I get, the better. Can we do the same with Ethiopia? I think so. Satellite Albania, I think. Looks like the British are taking some of that terrain over there. So satellite Albania, perfect, okay. Liberate Greece. Puppet the Spanish Empire. Interesting, really? It's only that one. Right, if we do satellite the Carlist Spain, that's not what we're going to get. Satellite the Kingdom of Morocco. That is an option, okay, fine. Equatorial Guinea. So we are a Democratic Republic, okay. Really? I've got no clue where that is, to be honest. Let's go back to the top. So we can puppet them over there. I'm resetting my taken actions here. Let us say we will take ownership of this here and ownership of that there. That's fine, as you can see. We can of course then take ownership of setting that puppet up in there. Now if I look at this, it's too much again. Even that is too much, isn't it? Right, let's end our turn there. What are the British going to do next? Liberate the Kingdom of Libya. No, we're not going to liberate them. Take Sardinia. Okay, that would be interesting. Again, that's too much already. Even that is too much. If we satellite Eritrea, I can then take Tuscany there. What are the British doing next? I'm not sure. Ah, the British are claiming parts of Spain there. Interesting, that is. Satellite the Kingdom of Morocco. That's too much. Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea. Huh. Yes, turn that into satellite, that'll be fine. Kingdom of Morocco, that was too much, we said earlier already. Take Spanish bits, 30, etc., etc. New. We're not going to do that yet. All right, can I take that? No, that's too much. So we got 18 to spend, it says. 18. We're going to pass. That means we got 100 so we got 150 to spend, really? Nice. That's too much. That's 49. What can I satellite in the meantime? So we still got a little bit more to spend. Ethiopia can be made into a satellite. That's again too much, it looks like. Somaliland, no. Let's end my turn. I got 42 to spend at this point. Britain's got more to spend. It's too much. That'll be too much. So let's satellite. Okay. We're not going to liberate them, thank you. Perfect, so we got a lot of points to spend at this instance. In this round here. That being too much. There's not much left of Italy, to be honest here. Satellite Libya? I'm not going to liberate Libya, sorry. Tripoli, etc., etc. So that's a... Either will reduce world tension, that's interesting. That is interesting, so liberate. So it turns it into a loose nation, it looks like. Okay. If I liberate them, satellite is relatively neutral, it looks like. Puppet Salamons. Okay. Satellite the Kingdom of Morocco, that's fine. How many satellites am I going to get? That'll be a massive chain of them, isn't it? What did the British just take? They took Valencia, they just took, okay. We can take Sicily. What's next? We're going to liberate Kingdom of Libya. That's too much to ask, apparently. Even that is too much to ask. I'm going to have to let that pass for a moment. Okay, so that took that region there. To liberate the kingdom of Libya is possible. Perfect. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We got a really, really high percentage of world tension at the moment. We can take that, it looks like. Can we take that as well? Yes, we can. That's too much. We're going to have to pass for a moment. Burgos was taken. We're going to satellite the Somali entity. Right, so what can we do here? Satellite the Free Catalan Republic and install a friendly regime. Okay, that's possible. Okay. The Basque country can be satellited. That looks to be too much, unfortunately. So what else can we set as satellites? Do I want to take any of these? Not really, I think. What are useful resources? Cores, Kingdom of Libya. Galicia, okay. Kingdom of Libya took that 30. Yeah, okay. The Libyans have got cores on those. Sarawak Arab Democratic Republic. Not sure where that is, to be honest. Sarawak Democratic Republic. Why democratic? All right. The Canary Islands, really? That's it. Peace conference is over. Wow. That took a lot of effort, didn't it? Britain took far, far more states than we did. Okay, so how are we doing in terms of this? Are we seeing extras coming in? Ooh, yes, we do need to basically get some extra people in there, it looks like, but let's have a look here. Okay. She's progressing nicely. She is progressing. She's already level 2. Or he's level 2, I probably should say. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Production-wise, we are doing well, I would say. I do think we got a lot of repairs that we need to do here. And I'll basically put those in place here. Now if I speak to this nation here, what can I do here? Nothing I want to do there. I'll basically look at my occupied territories. Carlist Spain, really? Really? Have I got Carlist Spain there? Croatia, interesting. Greece. Yes, I know we basically own part of Greece. Really? Okay. Croatia. Bayern of Dalmatia, and then this of course is Croatia. They're currently non-aligned. We could invite them to the faction, but they are negative towards us. Neutral foreign policy, and this one has got... Alright, they're not happy with us, it looks like, which is fine. Alright, let's deal with this.
Angetreten.
So these guys here. These guys here, they are going to go on to this tiny bit of land. And they will focus on invading that section there. These guys here will focus on that bit of land, and they'll focus upon that invasion there. These guys are part of my domain, aren't they? Yeah, they're part of the axis, so that's good. Yeah, we can cancel these orders. That's entirely irrelevant now. These guys will go to the Western Front, sorry, in here, and they'll actually start supporting the border here as well.
Alright.
These guys, sorry, these guys here. These guys here. They will take over part of the border here and make sure that we can actually adjust the other border. Sorry. My bad. I should be saying... Alright, that should do the trick. We've got lots of airplanes in reserve, as you can see. These guys are operating from here. And to be honest, I'm actually going to move them down here. And they will operate in that region here. Same with these guys here. These here, they were going to go into that region there. Cool to see that they're moving already. Wants to provide, oh, okay. Nice, thank you, Mussolini. Looks like you're back in action as a puppet state this time. Can give you control of some states. Hold on. That's, sorry, if I say give control of states. Okay, hold on.
Bereit! Zuhören!
So these guys here, they should really go towards the border there. Albania. Albanians, what can we do with them? Consent attachés, etc., etc. That's nice to see. We are still at war, but we are at war with the guys over on the other side of the world, which we're not really that involved with. China is doing a lot of the fighting there, to be honest. Right. Requests manpower for their garrisons. No, that's far too much. We can send them maybe 52,000. That'll be helping them quite nicely. $50,000. Cool. Well, welcome to the German Reich, which actually spans all the way to the sea over there, as you can see. Okay, so we look at the manpower now. We got 44 million eligible non-core population. That is really, really nice to see, isn't it? Goebbels is giving me nice war support. That's nice to see as well. Stability is still low. Okay, what is this going to do? Well, let's align Bulgaria. So we can do lots of paramilitary training, as you can see here. Old ones goes first. Nice to see. We can actually manage our subjects here, which is even better. As you can see, it's a long list of them. Greater Albania. Now, what can we do? Can we release them if we wanted to do that? It doesn't seem to be possible. Okay. Great Britain is massive in terms of its manpower. But I think today was really a bit of an extreme case. So at the moment they are part of the Axis, yes. Right, okay, that doesn't really tell me much. I got lots of overlap here, it looks like. Synthetic rubber, and we are still researching bits and pieces here. But looking at the clock, it's about time for us to call it a day. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So guys, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We conquered Italy, and of course part of Greece is ours as well. But guys, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, take care. Bye bye.